We have all heard this line at least 100 times from movies, relatives, and viral social media quotes, which says money can't buy happiness. But let's be completely honest with ourselves. Think about the last time your family faced a sudden medical emergency. Think about the stress in your parents' eyes when the college semester fees were due. Think about the feeling of sitting in a cramped corporate cubicle, working a soul-sucking 9 to 5 job just because you have EMIs to pay. Did the phrase money can't buy happiness make anyone feel better in those moments? Absolutely not. Today, we need to have a real, unfiltered conversation about what money actually represents in the modern world. No generic motivational cliches, no toxic positivity, just the raw practical truth that every ambitious young people in India needs to hear. Section 1. The anatomy of choice. The biggest mistake people make is viewing money purely as a tool to buy material things like luxury cars, expensive watches, or designer clothes. If that's your definition of wealth, you are missing the entire point. Money is not just paper or digital numbers in your bank app. Money is a store of human resources. More importantly, money is a generator of choices. When you don't have financial stability, your choices are made for you by your circumstances. You have to tolerate a toxic boss because you can't afford to miss a single paycheck. You have to compromise on the quality of healthcare your parents receive. You have to choose your career path based entirely on immediate safety rather than long-term impact or passion. But when you build financial wealth, the entire dynamics flips. Money buys you the luxury of saying no. It buys you time to focus on your physical health, the resources to give your future children the best possible education, and the mental peace to take calculated risks like starting that AI venture or building the startup that you always dreamed of. Earning money is not about greed, it's about buying back your freedom. Section 2. The uncomfortable Indian reality. Now let's talk about a reality that is deeply woven in our society, even if it makes us uncomfortable. We live in a culture that explicitly teaches us to respect character, humility, and values, and ideally that is exactly how the world should work. But look around you. How are people actually treated? For example, think about an Indian family wedding. The cousin who just raised funding for their startup or landed a high-paying tech job gets the front row seats, the undivided attention of the elders, and an automatic stamp of respect. Meanwhile, the cousin who is struggling financially despite being incredibly kind and honest is often sidelined or met with pity. So if you don't earn money, it affects the opportunities you are offered, it affects the network you can access, it subtly changes how people listen to your opinions. Is it fair? No. Is it the absolute rule of life? Not always, but it is a prevailing social truth. Financial success acts as a social shield. It grants you a level of security and recognition that protects your time and dignity from unnecessary friction. Section 3. The trap of blind ambition. But here is where we must add a critical, non-negotiable warning. Money is one of the most powerful tools you can ever possess. It can buy comfort, freedom, opportunities, and experiences. But the moment you make money the only reason you wake up every morning, it slowly starts controlling you instead of serving you, and that comes with a price that no bank account can ever repay. First, your health. What's the point of building a multi-million-dollar business if by the time you are 35 your body is exhausted, your mind is constantly stressed, and you have sacrificed your health for numbers on a screen? Second, your relationships. What is the value of owning a luxury home if there's no one inside to celebrate your success? Success feels surprisingly empty when you reach the top alone because you ignored your parents, your partner, your friends, and the people who truly cared about you. And finally, your character. If becoming wealthy cost you your honesty, your integrity, your values, and the person you once were, then you did not become rich. You simply made an expensive trade. Real wealth is not just measured by the money in your bank account. It's measured by the life you build around that money. Your health, your relationships, your character, and the freedom to enjoy everything you have worked so hard to create. Wealth should never be an excuse to abandon your values. It should be a vehicle to amplify them. So let's bring it all together. Is money really important? Yes, it is deeply important. Never let anyone make you feel guilty for being ambitious. Do not feel ashamed for wanting to scale your income, optimize your career, or building a profitable business. Work intensely hard. Learn the latest technologies, master your discipline, and strive for financial abundance. But change why you want it. Don't chase wealth just to show off to society or to satisfy a superficial ego. Chase it because you want to secure your family's future so they never have to compromise on health or safety. Chase it because you want the freedom freedom to control your own calendar and work on problems that truly matter. Says it because you want to use that wealth as a tool to create real, tangible impact in the world. Real success is not just having a high net worth. It's about having a high net worth while keeping your soul, your relationships, and your health completely intact. Building wealth is a journey, and it starts with shifting your mindset from survival to growth. I want to know your honest takes on this. Where do you currently draw the line between healthy ambition and burnout? Have you felt that pressure from society we talked about? Let's start a real conversation in the comments below. If this perspective resonated with you, consider subscribing to the channel. We explore tech, startup, and self-growth to help you build a high-performance life. Thanks for watching. Keep building, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.